Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that on Monday, September 8, we could see Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, turn to Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, for help. Meanwhile, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, confronts Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. There is also Luma Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, who gets cornered by her victim. Let's start off with Thomas, who seems to be going down the path of obsession once again. Instead of it being a woman he's after, it's all centered around his parents getting married. It's one thing to be happy that your parents are marrying again, it's another to act like a toddler. So we have this grown man who is running around threatening people and pressuring his father to marry a certain person. Thomas already confronted Brooke and warned her. However, he will pay her yet another visit. Although Brooke just wants Thomas to be happy, he doesn't feel the same way about her. In fact, the designer blames Brooke for tearing his family apart. Over with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. He just told Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, that he can't marry her. That night, they were supposed to select their wedding date. Now Ridge is saying he can't marry her at all. Of course, Taylor knows that this all centers around Ridge saving Brooke's life in Italy. Of course, it doesn't help that Eric Forrester, John Cook, and others are trying to force Ridge's hand. Moving forward, Taylor refuses to accept the rejection. She tells Ridge that he is not doing this to their family again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of September 8 reveal that Will just can't forget about that mystery girl. The guy needs answers, especially since alcohol usually doesn't do that to him. Will ends up turning to Liam for help, who tracks down the burner phone's location on the computer. Meanwhile, Luna texts a picture of Electra Forrester's, Linnea Grace, mask to Will. Then she teases that it will be their secret. Will shows up at the apartment where Lunds is staying with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. It seems that he finds out her address and walks in the door. Lai and Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, aren't there. As for Luna, she's trapped in the bathroom when Will demands that she come out and face him. The tension in Los Angeles is palpable as a new week of the bold and the beautiful begins. Monday, September 8 promises a roller coaster of emotions, shocking revelations, and interpersonal drama as Liam and Will embark on an investigation. Thomas goes head-to-head with Brooke, and Taylor finds herself spiraling into panic over unexpected developments. In true B&B fashion, nothing is simple, and every conversation hides ulterior motives. Here's your detailed look into the events that will shake Forrester Creations to its core. The day starts early at the Forrester mansion, with Liam poring over old files and photos in the study. His focus is intense, the weight of responsibility heavy on his shoulders. Ever since Will exhibited unusual behavior, Liam has felt that something significant is being overlooked. He knows that understanding Will's experiences can prevent future complications, but what exactly is happening with his son is shrouded in mystery. Will, for his part, is unusually quiet. Normally a chatterbox when at home, he seems reserved, almost hesitant. Liam notices this immediately. Will, you can tell me anything, he urges, gently placing a hand on his son's shoulder. Will hesitates, the words caught in his throat. It's clear he wants to share something, but fear or confusion seems to hold him back. Liam's instincts tell him there's more at play than Will realizes. The investigation takes a shocking turn when Liam decides to retrace Will's steps from the past few weeks. He reviews every photo, school report, and note. There's something small, almost imperceptible, that catches Liam's eye. A peculiar pattern in Will's drawings. Shapes and symbols recur in almost every sketch. Something Liam can't quite place. His mind races. Could these be hints? A silent cry for help. Liam's determination hardens. He won't let his son feel alone, and he's ready to dig deeper, even if it means confronting uncomfortable truths. Meanwhile, Will watches from across the room, uncertainty etched on his face. He knows Liam will go to great lengths to uncover the truth, but he's not ready to reveal everything just yet. As father and son silently navigate this tension, viewers are left wondering, what is Will hiding, and how will Liam uncover it without pushing too hard? Across town at Forrester Creations, the corporate battlefield heats up. Thomas Forrester has returned from a weekend trip with his mind set on regaining control, not just of the company's latest fashion line, but also his personal mission to assert dominance over Brooke. Brooke, ever the resilient matriarch of the Logan Forrester clan, is prepared for a confrontation, though she doesn't yet realize just how relentless Thomas will be. The tension ignites in the design room. Thomas, his posture sharp and eyes blazing, approaches Brooke with a confident smirk. "Brooke, we need to talk about the Spencer project," he begins, his tone bordering on accusatory. Brooke, sensing an underlying motive, crosses her arms. "Thomas, I don't have time for one of your schemes," she replies coolly, though her jaw tightens. She knows Thomas better than most and understands that his charm often masks hidden agendas. Thomas leans closer, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. "You think I'm here just about business? Brooke, you're underestimating what's really happening." The words send a ripple of unease through Brooke. She's faced Thomas manipulations before, but this feels different, more personal, more urgent. Thomas' intensity seems to pierce through her usual defenses. Brooke, never one to back down, stands her ground. "I've dealt with your games before, Thomas. You're not going to intimidate me into doing anything I don't believe in." But Thomas, sensing her defiance, smiles. A dangerous, almost predatory smile. "Maybe," he concedes, "but this time you won't have the luxury of walking away." He walks away slowly, leaving Brooke with the chilling sense that Thomas has a new card up his sleeve, and it's a card that could potentially unravel more than just their professional relationship. Meanwhile, other employees watch with bated breath. The dynamic between Thomas and Brooke is electric, a collision of ambition, intellect, and unresolved history. And as Thomas continues to plot, Brooke begins to realize that this confrontation is far from over. It's not just about Forrester Creations, it's about power, legacy, and perhaps even revenge. As if the day couldn't get more complicated, Taylor Hayes experiences a personal crisis that threatens to destabilize the Forrester family dynamics. Taylor, known for her composed demeanor and analytical mind, finds herself on edge over a shocking revelation. She's discovered a secret communication between two key figures at Forrester Creations. The message hints at plans that could impact her personally and potentially endanger the ones she loves most. Taylor's reaction is immediate and visceral. She paces her apartment, phone clutched tightly in her hand, rereading the message over and over. Each time, her anxiety intensifies. "This can't be happening," she mutters, her voice trembling. She calls Rich for advice, but he's busy with meetings and seems oblivious to the magnitude of the situation. Taylor's frustration grows, her normally steady composure cracking under the pressure. Meanwhile, Taylor begins to confide in a trusted ally, someone she knows will help her navigate the storm. Together, they start piecing together the implications of the communication, analyzing every word, every possible motive. But the deeper they dig, the more alarming the scenario becomes. It's clear that someone is manipulating events behind the scenes, and Taylor fears the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for the business, but for her family. Taylor's panic is mirrored by subtle hints from other characters who sense her distress. There's a tension that ripples through the Forrester family, a shared anxiety that something big is about to happen. And as the day unfolds, it becomes increasingly clear that Taylor's worst fears might be closer to reality than anyone could have anticipated. What makes Monday's episode particularly gripping is how these three storylines, Liam and Will, Thomas and Brooke, Taylor's panic, intertwine. Each character's actions have ripple effects across the Forrester universe, creating moments of unexpected collision and suspense. Liam's investigation may inadvertently uncover secrets tied to Thomas' recent schemes. Thomas' confrontation with Brooke could escalate tensions that influence Taylor's reactions, as she scrambles to protect her family from unforeseen consequences. Will, meanwhile, remains the silent linchpin, a young character whose experiences and choices might catalyze major plot twists. As the Forrester and Logan families navigate these overlapping crises, viewers can expect emotional confrontations, shocking revelations, and a few tender moments of connection that remind us why The Bold and the Beautiful continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Liam's persistence. Fans will see a determined Liam balancing patience and urgency as he tries to understand Will's unusual behavior. Will the clues in Will's sketches reveal a hidden truth? Liam is prepared to go to the ends of the earth to protect his son. Thomas' calculated moves. Thomas' clash with Brooke promises high drama. He's cunning, confident, and willing to push boundaries. Brooke's resilience will be tested like never before as Thomas tries to assert control over her and the company's future. Taylor's anxiety escalates. Taylor's reaction to the discovered communication will be intense. Her fear and panic could lead her to make bold decisions, and viewers will be on edge wondering if she's overreacting or correctly anticipating danger. Interpersonal tensions. The tension between family members, lovers, and colleagues adds layers of complexity. Every scene is charged with emotion, and alliances may shift unexpectedly as characters confront truths they'd rather ignore. Unexpected twists. The episode promises the unexpected. Whether it's Liam uncovering a shocking clue, Thomas revealing a secret, or Taylor making a surprising move, Monday's installment is set to leave fans talking. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.